Hello friends, I'm here live. I wanted to show you what I do with the quinoa, and the quinoa that I use. You can basically use any kind of quinoa, but this one I buy it at Costco. Costco is a discount store, so I get it for less than the regular stores, but you can buy any kind of quinoa. I'm gonna give you a recipe that when I tried it, it made me realize that I can hold off to eating for at least 2 hours, because after I worked out and I went home, sometimes I go home, sometimes I take my shake on the go in the mornings, but then right after I eat, I drink my Espira, then I am hungry within the hour. So it's not a meal replacement. The shake is not a meal replacement, but when you add the right ingredients, it makes you full, makes you not want to crave or eat anything else. And sometimes when I'm doing that, and then even if I get to breakfast within an hour or 2 hours, then I'm not desperately hungry either. So I use my preference. I sometimes, when I don't have it prepared, I put it raw, and it's a little grainy. It's very grainy, but I like to, you know, the texture of it, of the quinoa, and it's very good for you. It's packed with nutrients. It's packed with proteins, so I am a fan of quinoa. And this is empty already, so I have to go buy another one. But I want to show you, for those of you who like quinoa and do not like the grainy, you know, the rough of the raw quinoa, I'm gonna show you how I prepare it. I have this cute rice maker, because when I put it in here, I can just cook it and forget it. So I add the same amount of water with the same amount of quinoa, and then I put the rice cooker. Is very simple to do. So if you don't have one, I suggest that you invest in one. I think this one was like $10. I bought it at $10. It's small, but it's just the two of us at home, so it's not like we need to make a whole lot of food. It's perfect for steaming vegetables. Also, I purchased a it's a red rice that's really nutty. I got it from Costco too, and I cook it in here with some protein and spinach. I love spinach, and you know, that's a meal. A protein could be a piece of chicken, steak, anything that it's very lean. So when you're trying to lose some weight, you want to use you know, protein that is not doesn't have a lot of fat. So this one is already cooked. So what I like to do, I use these snack packs, or you can also use the cubes, the ice cube tray, and I just put it in here. Look how, see? And I just fill this up. So when I put it inside the freezer, I just take it out and I can break it in half and just put some in the shake. Or if I'm making 2 shakes for me and my husband, then I use that. Then I use more. So that's what I do. See, and then I close it. Oh, and the quinoa, I only add water, no salt. So, and no margarine or anything. And then I make different packages that I can add to my shakes, and it holds me up. I don't know what it is with, you know, I use maybe half for each one of my shakes. I wanted to show you because I posted that recipe in one of my pictures and I got a lot of questions about it. I know that, you know, a lot of you have probably not tried quinoa in a shake, but I have, and it tastes very delicious. I use almond milk unsweetened on all my shakes, and I use my Espira, any flavor. I like both. This one is chocolate, so I like chocolate, I like vanilla, both equally. And then another tip, the spinach, I buy the fresh packs of spinach at the grocery store, and then I freeze them. I put them in the freezer, so then when I get ready to use them, they're very, very crunchy. And then you can pack them inside your shake like really, really, really good. So that's it. That's all I do for my morning shakes. Try to eat, especially your carbohydrates. This is considered a carbohydrate, believe it or not. It's just a good carbohydrate before 6 o'clock. And if you're past the 6 p.m., just think about protein, any kind of protein. If you're hungry, or just have a shake, Espira shake, it will take all your cravings. For those of you who like to eat in the evening like I do, and sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night hungry, so if I have a shake before I go to bed, then I am basically ready to face the night. And you know what, sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you feel like you want to eat something that's outside what you should be eating, and that's okay. You know, treat yourself, get it over with, but make sure that you do it as early as possible. Before the afternoon is best. If you have a craving for, you know, I like pizza, I like bread. So if you want to have bread, you have bread with breakfast. If you want to have pizza, maybe have pizza at lunch, but not at dinner time, because those are calories that you're not gonna burn. And if you feel like your day didn't go well as far as nutrition, then you know what, you're gonna have to spend a little more time at the gym or working out at home. So take out some videos from YouTube, and you can do yoga at home, you can do weights at home, you can do just about any kind of workout at home. Doesn't have to be a strenuous workout, just anything that you can do. If you have problems with body parts like your back or arms or wrists or shoulders, just make sure that you pick a workout that does not aggravate your condition. And you know, some of you are overweight and you're having other kind of problems like your knees because you're too heavy. It happened to me too. My knees were hurting all the time. I thought that I was getting bad knees, and then I realized that it was my weight. So that's why I decided to start now before it's too late, so that I can have good health. And I did it the right way. And you know what, we're human. Just make sure you plan your meals, make sure that you have all you need to make it through the day, so that you don't get hungry and you want to eat up the entire world. You don't want to do that. So that's it for now. This is great if you want to have a shake in the morning, or you can't get to a meal. You can take it in the morning on the go. You can put it in your shaker. I have my shaker already, my Espira shaker. So I can take it in there with some more ice. And then after the gym, if I have to leave, then I drink it. And I am satisfied for the next couple hours until I get to food, or I get to the point that I need to either snack or have lunch. So those are my tips. Everybody's different. If you want to add more to your shakes, you can. Just this is going to last you for a while if you make good quantity. You don't have to do it again, okay? Because sometimes we don't have the time to do preparation. So having this frozen in your freezer creates the need of not adding ice. So you don't have to add ice in your shakes. You can just grab it from the freezer, put it in your shake. The same for your spinach, and add the milk, and you don't have to add any ice. It's already cold. And then if you're taking it on the road, then you might want to add some ice. So after you finish your workout, it's still cold, and it has a good flavor. So that's it. And you can add fruits. I just rather spinach. You can add fruits, any kind of fruits or vegetables that you like. Okay, so I hope this helps you, and go make your shakes, 1 or 2 a day, depending on your schedule and how your day was as far as eating the right foods. Then you decide if you need 1 or 2 shakes a day. Bye.